Hello again, and I'll be making a 5-minute demonstration of what my final product will look like on Minerva on Blackboard as an instructional designer. Now before I go into the specifics of what I've changed, I can show you what remained the same so far. First, I kept the contact page the same, which include the student services, library services, and instructor information for the student. Next, I kept the schedule the same, as you can see right here. I've also left the learning archive image instruction the same, as well as the picture embedded. And for here, I kept the weeks for content for each student to look through as an assessment of what they will be doing. Now let's go into Minerva. And once I've logged in, we'll go over to WebK22, which shows my interpretation of what the course will look like as an instructional designer. And as you can see, the first thing I did was put a banner on above the announcements page. This gives the student as well as the instructor a feel-good idea of what to see as far as what the course is going to be subjected to and what kind of activities the student will be instructed to do. I've also laid out the purpose of the course for you guys to read and to get a feel of what you're going to try to learn and do as far as the coursework is concerned. Now I'll go over to the Learning Archive, which I've changed a little bit. Here I made it very general, but I've added a wiki page for the students to work on. Now since you couldn't add any content on the first slide that was mentioned here, the only way you're actually going to be assessed on your learning is by activating the wiki page right here, which I'll open for you guys to see. And as you can see, I've made out an instructions for the wiki for the student to work on, and I listed a picture here for you guys to look at and to assess on your own what to expect and what to learn from your instructor as far as peace and conflict is concerned. And I've also embedded three different entries for you guys to look at. And the good thing about this is that you can delete this at any time, but you can also add comments as you go along. So now let's go on to the first week. And here we've made it very general based on the instructor's needs, but I've also added a Padlet wall, which is like a sticky note, which I mentioned in the tutorial a while back. And the good thing about it is that you can add and move around as so. You can also make edit entries as you want, or you can also add a link, file, or picture for that take. Now let's go over to week 2. Now not all the weeks have Padlets and wikis, but the main ones that do have it is the Learning Archive, which has a wiki. Week 1 has a Padlet. Week 5, I believe, has a video for you guys to look at, which is right here. And week 6, which I've included as an online work, which has a wiki page right here and a Padlet page. So this gives you a general idea of what to expect from the students to learn on. And my learning theories for this particular project I used was constructivism, which is a building up of knowledge for the students to learn based on their previous knowledge of their interpretation and understanding of conflict and peace. And I also use connectionism to link new assessments and new ideas of how peace and conflict changes into their mind and how their activities within the instructor and also with the guest speakers have in-depth knowledge of how to connect peace and conflict into their learning. And that is pretty much how I will assess this video. If you have any questions or concerns, you can please contact me via Skype, or have any questions, let me know. Till then, enjoy learning.